The Hockey Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog is hooking up new customers. Play just $5 and get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with code HGP. Hello and welcome to the Hockey Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. I am your host, Ryan Gilbert. Joining me, as usual, is my co-host, Joel Meyer. And we got a guest once again. We got Dilly this time. No more banging on the drums or anything here. Appreciate all of your comments about that. That will not happen again. So how are we doing today, boys?
I am all right. Had an extremely eventful night last night. I mentioned Matt Stafford would have a big game. Unfortunately, it was a big game in the not the direction we wanted. Terrible. Threw two interceptions. Was playing awful. His worst game of the season. And earlier, like just before that, we had concerns over Jokic possibly tearing an ACL, and I got him in a couple round robin future parlays, and that doesn't look good. Thankfully, it's only a hyperextended knee, not the ACL, so at least our Nuggets futures are okay. But Jokic is almost certainly dead in terms of winning the MVP again. So yeah, I had a shamble in my brain, so I was panicking. I was just betting the hell out of Drake May as the lines were going haywire with Stafford putting up his stinker. And but I wasn't thinking clearly because they do still have to play for something next week. It's a lot easier to go to fucking Carolina or Tampa than Chicago or Philadelphia. So the seeding will still matter, and he's going to play next week. So he's still very live for the MVP. So I got back in 4-1 before I went to sleep last night on Stafford again. So yeah, I still really would like him to get the job done in a couple months when they announce the awards or whenever it is. So yeah, it's very eventful. Killing it at hockey, like World Juniors, NHL was awesome last night. This morning, I mentioned at the end of the show to bet the Swiss. Easy win there, covering the puck line, 4-0 win over the hapless Germans. Before I forget, though, they have a relegation every time. So the worst team in each division play each other, and then the one that doesn't win that game doesn't get to come back next year. And I think I like the Germans. Finally get the bet on the Germans against the Danes. I don't think that the Danes are any good at all. We'll see what happens when the line comes out, but almost certainly will be on the Germans in that one. But yeah, it's been a hectic 24 hours over here. How about you, Dilly?
Nothing really new with me. I don't really live a very exciting life. Watched a little bit of my YSU Penguins get their butts kicked last night. They were like 9.5-point favorites in that game, and they were down by like 17 with just a few minutes left. They ended up coming back. And then I turned on the Caps and Panthers game, and it's a pretty good game. Real tight, non-scoring second period. I need the Penguins to win the Horizon League, the Youngstown State Penguins, that is.
Mm-hmm.
Need them to win the Horizon League. Seemingly getting slimmer chances as the season progresses. But yeah, I need the Steelers to win. They're not going to win any leagues this year at all. Need Steelers to win this week versus the Ravens pretty bad. Other than that, we got a bunch of snow. I don't know if, Ryan, you got any snow on the east side of Pennsylvania, but we got a bunch of snow here overnight.
Just rain here.
Just wind here. It was really windy. Like it was real field temperature was like 11 or something. It's 30 right now. It's just cold. It was windy windy, cold, rainy before. So one
more thing. I've got to credit you, Dilly, for pointing out the Bengals that win total that was slacking behind the other books. That was an easy win there. It already cashed. The book already settled it as well. So I would not have noticed that if you didn't point that out. So Bengals over 5.5.
Nice.
That was just like a few weeks ago. It seems like they just kind of rolled through the next 3 games and then cashed that one for us.
Good point out there, Dilly. Top of the show. Make sure you guys follow us on YouTube. Leave us a comment leave us a comment besides telling us to stop the clicking noise, because that resulted in the most comments we've gotten in quite some time.
No, that's good. That's critical
no,
commentary.
that's good. We appreciate the feedback. I did notice it. I wasn't sure how awful it was going to be for the listeners, and so we'll get that won't happen again.
Appreciate like he was playing a game of Connect 4, click clack, click clack.
I appreciate the feedback though. That's what we asked for. Keep listening. Everyone's like, good show, but just stop the noise. Yeah, stop that. So do that. Leave us a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Follow us everywhere. We appreciate all of that on Discord as well. I threw out the wild live puck line last night after Tomas Hertl was ejected early on. That was a easy sweat-free win there. So if you're not listening to the podcast, if you're not in Discord, you're not making money there. And the SGPN app, of course, make sure you check that out for all the picks and podcasts across the network. And I mean, Joel, you could have just put more money on your puck buck plays last night. We had a fantastic puck buck day. Me, you, and Archer here, all three of us. I went 10-6, up 94-93. You went 11-4, up 101-96. And Archer,
we were just firing from the hip. I did not bet any of those before.
88 puck bucks there. So sometimes that's the best way to do it. And I noticed yesterday, I think road teams were 7-4 or something like that. So the road teams definitely came through on Monday night.
Yeah, plus 2 or 3 on the salami.
Nice. Any standout games from last night for you, Joel?
I was watching Canada destroy the Danes and that stupid Matt Stafford performance, but did get eyes on the later ones there. Yeah, a little bit of the Knights Wild. Good call by you on the live puck line. Sharks and Ducks, always a fun game. Sharks are absolutely pitiful, but they came up with a win somehow. The shots were like 50-13 at the end, something crazy like that. Yet the Sharks had to score 5 goals. So Dilly's old guy, Dostal, did not put in a Vezina performance there at home against the Miga Sharks. Celebrating, of course, another great game by him. And so that was a nice plus 170. Didn't deserve to win that one, but we'll take it. Obviously deserved to win over 6.5. It's a Ducks game. Those are all no doubters. I don't know how long it'll be before they start putting 7s. I'll tell you right now, we already bet them against the Lightning over 6.5. And the Canucks, I watched this one as well on side screen. Lankinen, he sopped all 17 shootout attempts this year and 48-54 in his career, which is insane. I ended up betting Vancouver at the end there, so that was good by him, and the under there at minus 105. 3-2 shootout win for the Nucks, so that came through as well.
Yeah, looking at the losses here, Rangers put up a good fight against the Canes. They're up 1-0, up 2-1, but Hurricanes came back, won it in overtime. Columbus, Ottawa. Columbus, I mean, all those travel issues go out. Sean Monahan didn't play. Still a 4-1 win there in Ottawa for them, so did not get over there. Buffalo, St. Louis. Did we get empty netted there for the empty netter to make it 4-2 to screw our under? Got you the over though. You had the over there. The Kings on that under were a bad bet. I should have just taken one of them, but I guess it's kind of a double down situation there. Blew 25 puck bucks on those two, and then Nashville, Utah. Nashville was up 3-2 for going into most of the third period. Or no, they weren't. I don't know what I'm talking about. It was, got the Nashville win. Did not get the under there, but yeah, good positive day. Because I feel like we had a few negative days before.
Right. Here's a little Professor Joel tip. Instead of doing that negatively correlated 2 plays, kind of like a hedge position, I would just say if it's a fair book, some of these books won't give you shit, but the fair books will give you an extra bonus there for negatively correlated parlays. Mm-hmm. So you could do the minus 1.5 and the under. Negatively correlated, but a good book will give you a bonus there.
Yeah, you got to shop around. I know there are things out there you can do some same game parlay shopping even. We got our puck buck bets for tonight, and we'll have plenty for this 10-game slate on New Year's Eve. Anything happened today that is worth talking about? I don't think so, right? Team Canada starting to leak a bit. Things coming out that Jason Robertson's probably not going to make the team for Team USA, which is incredible there.
But, I heard about that.
Yeah. I saw like Reebok or Nike or someone, like, accidentally leaked Nick Suzuki gear, so like he's probably making the team now.
Yep.
It's crazy if Robertson doesn't make the team, and then you have Connor Bedard on the team.
For the Canes, yeah, it's kind of similar with Kyle Connor being left out for the final game.
Yeah,
even though he didn't play too well, but it was only 2 games or 3 games before that, and
yeah,
it was awful. But you got to have one of their best goal scorers in the lineup, and they needed one. It was a 2-1 game.
Yeah, 2-1 overtime, I think it was.
How do you think Canada's using for goaltending? Did you guys talk about that yet?
Well,
it's gonna be Bennington.
Oh yeah, you did say. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah,
I think.
Who are they gonna go with? Thompson? No, not.
They got it. I mean,
you think they're gonna put their differences aside?
Oh, they got to. I mean, they're gonna be. I don't know. They should all be fired if it's Binnington and he plays shit and Thompson doesn't get a game. I don't know.
Get Scott Wedgwood in there. He's leading the league in save percentage and wins.
Yeah,
I mean, I can understand. I can understand bringing Binnington, but just automatically starting him seems foolish at this point. I'd roll Thompson, then Blackwood. Even I think Blackwood's still a better goalie than Wedgwood.
Yeah,
and then Binnington in third.
Yeah. We'll see. We got what? When is it announcing? Is it announcing
New Year's
Friday.
Eve or New Year's Day? One of the two.
Yeah, I thought they said Friday. I could be mistaken.
So this is our last podcast. I can't imagine there'll be much line movement in the Olympic odds. Maybe people will start betting it just a little bit, but I can't imagine there'll be too much before we come back on next.
I still think there's value in Canada. Plus 140, plus 150.
Yeah, same thing as World Juniors. Just bet Canada. They'll be even money by the start of the tournament.
I think
Canada has they have all the studs in the NHL. Everyone's just on their team. They're just like stacked roster.
Yeah. The forward group is insane. Probably the best ever.
And I do want to take back what I said about Schaefer. He should make the team. He should be like the 6th, 7th, or even the 8th defenseman for Team Canada just to get him there, get him in a few games.
I don't think he will be, but he should be.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Okay, let's get into this 10-game slate on Wednesday, December 31st, New Year's Eve here. Started bright and early at 12:30. Got the New York Rangers plus 130 at the Washington Capitals minus 155. Over 5.5 minus 120. Under 5.5 plus 100. Joel, started off.
Yeah, I looked a little bit at this game. Capitals are a bit of a weird team for me. You can't quite seem to get them right on a game-by-game basis. Although, they lost to the Hurricanes there. Did call that one, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, the line here, I keep saying, you figure the Rangers will get some results finally, even on the road where they have been pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to pass on the total. And I want to say the under, too, considering where the Rangers are at. Defensively, much better. Still struggling to score. Goaltending, of course, is one of the best in the league. Same thing with the Capitals. But Capitals' defense is low-key not that great. And, below average in terms of goals allowed. I haven't checked their expected goals numbers lately, but I remember they weren't elite when I last checked when I was doing Logan Thompson research. But if anything, I would take the under here, but I have not and probably will not bet this game.
Dilly.
Yeah, so this is the 5th road game in a row for the Rangers here. Will be the 5th. And all this is leading up to the Winter Classic, which they will be playing on Friday in Miami. But like Joel said, I love watching the Capitals. They looked pretty decent last night versus Florida, but I really just can't get a beat on them here. But 14 of the 19 wins the Rangers have come on the road. So I'll take the Rangers at an underdog price here for sure. What is it right now? Plus 130, something like that?
Plus 130, yeah.
Yeah, plus 130. Yeah. Put me down some dilly dollars on the Rangers here.
Yeah, that's the way I'm going to. Rangers plus 130. It's moved a little bit since opening. You can still get plus 135 out there, but I'm seeing Adam Fox as a game time decision for the Rangers. That would be a big addition for them. And it could be a battle of the backups here. Could give Shesterkin a day off ahead of the Winter Classic. He started the last 3. So Quick and Charlie Lindgren are both probable for this game. Thompson has been bad, 3 straight starts, and then Lindgren had a start. And before that, he gave up 4 goals. Thompson did. So could see Lindgren versus Quick, in which case I think this line comes down even more for the Rangers. So I'm going to throw $15 bucks on the Rangers at plus 130. It is one of these sleepy early games, but it's a weird sleepy afternoon midweek game here. I would look to the under, but like we saw a 7-3 Rangers win last week. So we're just going to stick with New York here at plus 130.
I should amend what I was saying. Caps are actually 7th best in terms of goals allowed, but 22nd worst, or 22nd best, I guess would be how you'd say it, in terms of expected goals allowed. So Logan Thompson has been a massive part of that discrepancy. But if he's not playing well, then sure, I could see even the Rangers scoring on him.
Yeah, past 10 games, 3.04 expected goals against per 60, fourth most in the league for the Capitals there. So yeah, definitely something to keep in mind. Okay, we are brought to you by Kalshi, a real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states. All 50 states you can trade tons of markets in every sport: football, basketball, NHL, and more. You can trade props like first touchdowns. Also have politics, entertainment, and even the weather. At Kalshi, you can trade anything. Make sure new Kalshi customers get $20 when they use promo code SGPN. That is Kalshi, KALSHI. Promo code SGPN. And of course, we got Underdog. Underdog's your home for pick'em entries where you can win up to 5,000 times your entry. Underdog has you covered this holiday season with Underdog Unwrapped. You'll unwrap tons of promos all throughout the holidays. And Underdog has a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with code HGP. All right, here at 3 p.m., got the Nashville Predators plus 185 at the Vegas Golden Knights minus 225, over 5.5 minus 130, under 5.5 plus 110. Dilly, your Preds have been on fire the past few weeks.
Yes, they have. Don't look now. Preds are trending upward here. For this game, Schmidt is already confirmed, which I think is weird how they've already confirmed a goalie like the entire day before, but it does happen. So.
Love it.
Yeah, Schmid's confirmed. Probably going to see Saros. What were you going to say, Ryan?
No, yeah, it's good. Yeah, because Hart got pulled last night, and after the game, I think they asked about him. So, yeah, got to confirm.
Yeah, that makes sense then, yeah. So, yeah, like I said, Preds trending upward. Vegas has won one of the last 5 games. This is a game I'm going to take a shot on the Preds, plus 185. That's a nice number right there. That's a really good number. So that's my bet. No side on the total at all. But I like the Preds here. Absolutely.
You can understand why. As you said, they are on a heater. Barry Trotz sticking with his coach, Andrew Burnett, and has been rewarded for it so far anyway. I mean, the Predators are what? They're only 3 or 4 points out of the playoffs already, and they were like garbage. They were dumpster diving in the first couple months of the season. So, yeah, things can change in a hurry if you get in a hot streak with everybody just being mid all the time. Same thing with the Sabres, as we'll get to. Yeah, they're playing the Stars later. Preds are rolling now, and the Knights are certainly not rolling. Losing Eichel, I mean, this is another argument for him winning the MVP, which he won't. But when you don't have Eichel, they're just a miserable team. They can't do anything offensively. Shea Theodore is also out, of course. He has a lot to do with that, too. I think Eichel is still day-to-day. I don't expect him to play in this one. Haven't seen anything to the contrary anyway. So, yeah, I agree with you there. Give me $10 on the Predators to keep it rolling here. Got a lot of the similar logic going in for the Sabres Stars game. So, yeah, $10 on the Preds. And $10 as well on the under 5.5 there.
Under 5.5 plus 110. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good play on the under. That's the way I would look on the total. But yeah, just looking at here at the Predators plus 185. Probably for $10, and then the puck line plus 1.5 at minus 135 for 20 there. Vegas has played a lot of overtime games. I mean, yeah, like Dilly said, 1 win in their past 6 games, and that was against the Sharks. Predators have been trending up. I'm considering, Predators to make the playoffs. Could be a decent look, because someone in that middle of the West is going to end up taking that wild card spot away from these teams that are going to fade. So this opened at plus 170. I'm surprised
it's going to fade. Just curious.
Well, aren't the Sharks like almost in a playoff spot right now? So the Sharks are fading.
Yeah, but point percentage they're not in, right?
No, Ducks might fade. one of the California, I think two of the California teams, Ducks, Kings, and Sharks. I think two Predators could catch one of them.
Definitely Sharks, probably Kings as well would be my answer.
Yeah. Then you have then it's the Kraken, Mammoth, Predators, Flames, Blues. Like it's the Predators are trending upwards. Ryan O'Reilly wants to stay there. Stamkos has been having a great month. They have Saros. They got Yossi back, so they're trending in the right direction. The Predators are, and Eichel is a game time decision for this game, but plus 185 just way too high. So 10 bucks on that, and 20 on the plus 1.5 at minus 135. Right.
So this line I think suggests that Eichel is not playing.
You think?
I mean, they are minus 225. No, you're probably right. Maybe it's like an in-between number. So yeah, if he's announced, then you'll get Knights action, and if he's out, then you'll get Predators action. I know that sounds commonsensical, obvious, but that is the way these things typically go. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind.
I'm seeing here on social media that he practiced today in a regular jersey. He was in a no contact jersey yesterday, so probably trending to come back here. But that still might be a bit high at 225. I think, given how the team plays around him, Shea Theodore. So,
in fact, if he's announced in, they get a lot of action. Then I'll bet Predators again.
Add more Predators 2-1. Absolutely there. Yeah, just a nibble for now. Maybe take a larger bite when we get the injury news. All right, down to 4 p.m. Got the Tampa Bay Lightning minus 142 at the Anaheim Ducks plus 120. Total is set at 6.5 with both the over and the under here at minus 110 here. This line has moved a bit since opening to the Lightning, and I see why. Lightning have won 4 in a row now. Ducks have lost 3 in a row, 5 of 6, 6 of their past 8. Deserved a win against the Sharks, as Joel said, outshot them 42-13. But Lightning, I mean, they got Hagel back now, right? Still missing McDonough, missing a few defensemen, but Vasilevsky has been fantastic. We talked about that yesterday in the Vezina Trophy case there. No Vetrano or Gudis last game for the Ducks. I just see the Ducks fading for a little bit here. They are fading right now. They've allowed 11 goals the past 2 games. So yeah, I see Tampa here minus 142, putting 28 bucks on them. As for the total, I could see like a Tampa 4-1 type of win here. So I don't want to take the over, but that is the way I would look.
Well, it is a Ducks game, so it's not a bad overplay, and you're not paying a lot of juice for it. Just the standard minus 110. So I love that. Lightning of elite goaltending. Ducks certainly do not anymore. The Lightning without those defensemen, they're not exactly. They're not the Colorado Avalanche in terms of their defense, and they have an elite offense. So I don't see why this isn't already at minus 120. So. Love the over. Give me 25 bucks at that over 6.5. And one thing to note too is both coaches I've noticed, especially last night, Coach Q pulled the goalie with 4.5 minutes left. I mean, down 2 goals, but that's still way earlier than a lot of coaches pull their goalie. And both these coaches have to pull the goalie. So that's where that minus 2.5 number comes into play if you want to take the side. But it also helps the over. So that's what I like the most. If I had to play a side here, give me 10 bucks on the Lightning puck line at plus 170 there. But far more confident in this game just being a shootout.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Not too much more to add. I can add this, that me and Lucas Dostal, we do indeed share a birthday. Both of our birthdays.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah, that's why I'm a big fan of his. He's a big fan of mine. So, yeah. I couldn't agree more. I do think we are going to start seeing the Ducks slip down the rankings in the Pacific standings here. I can't say this enough that I do think Lightning are the best team in the East. And like Joel said, Ducks are just a couple injuries away from having Troy Terry standing in the crease because they have no goaltending whatsoever. I think it's definitely a bettable price, and I understand why it moved almost immediately from the minus 125 of the opener down to whatever it's at now, minus 140 or something like that. And I still think that's bettable. So
minus 125.
I see. Yeah, I'm seeing DraftKings soft open minus
Yeah.
125.
Still, it's dumb.
Yeah, that's silly, right?
Yeah, that's why you got to bet when they open. Yeah, I got minus 128 last night. So that's
I wish like sports books, like they do all this whole like follow the bet on the home screen. Like let me set an alert for you to send me a notification as soon as you release the NHL lines, like the new lines.
there are some apps that allow that. I'm not sure if it's just the pro version, but I know Pickett does that. Plus, I figure out what my promo code is to sign up with Pickett, but I'll drop it somewhere.
Okay.
Is it
cool.
HGP?
No, maybe it should be. I did add Lightning race to 4 in regulation at plus 150 for $10. I just think if they're going to win, they're going to get 4 goals. That's just what's going to happen here. Team total over 3.5 is I think minus 105, but I think they easily get to 4 in regulation. With it looks like Mrazek is probable to start according to goalie post there. Okay. Oh yeah, and Ducks are now down to 2-1 to miss the playoffs. They were like 4-1 a few weeks ago when I started talking about it. So trending downward there. All right, Minnesota Wild, 4:00 here. Wild minus 175 at the San Jose Sharks plus 145. Under 6.5 minus 120. Over 6.5 plus 100. Joel, what do you got?
Well, having seen the demolition the Sharks experienced at the hands of the Ducks, even though they won the game, I'm maybe a little suffering from a little recency bias. You mentioned a few times how the Mild typically win by margins, so it's one-way traffic here for me. Got a far spirit team here, under minus 200. It's all the Wild for myself. Under 6.5 there. I know the Sharks have been involved in a few shootouts. This is one of those opportunities for a negatively correlated parlay. We're going to do the minus 1.5 at plus 145 for $10 and the under 6.5 for $15. I think this is a 4-1, 5-1 kind of game. Sharks just beat their Anaheim Duck rivals. The Wild, I guess you could say, beat Vegas, but they're not historically any kind of rivalry. So, the Sharks are just not a good team. Celebrity can't do what he's doing forever, contrary to Archer's belief. But just far spirit team here. I think they win by at least 2 goals. So $10 on the puck line.
All right, Dilly.
Exactly. Like Joel said, Sharks play some overtime. Both the games they played, they've beat the Wild twice already this season here. Both games went to overtime. Sharks won in both of those games. I do think the Wild are a much better team here. Could be either goalie, but like Joel said, it's probably Askarov, Gustav matchup here. Minnesota Wild do have the best team save percentage in the league at a 938. And they are exceeding expectations here with plus 15 in the axe diff, which is like your actual expected, your comparison there. They're plus 15 over that. So puck line is the only way to play it. I wouldn't lay a minus 175, but I would definitely lay the puck line at a plus 145. No play on the total for me.
Yeah, puck line's a play. They've covered the puck line in 15 of their 17 regulation wins. 7 wins in overtime and shootout there for the Wild. As Dilly mentioned, the Sharks won the first 2 meetings, both in overtime. So Wild want to show that they can beat these lowly teams. And Sharks, it's not a Malinsky because we had the break, but like first home game back after the holiday break. Didn't go too far to Vancouver and Anaheim, but holiday season adds to that here. Looks like their final game until Saturday as well for them. So they just want to get this one over with. I wouldn't mind laying the Wild minus 175. Actually, I'm going to put my main play on that 35 bucks just to play it safe in case of overtime or anything. And then 10 bucks on the puck line at plus 145. Just to like, this line would make sense maybe if the Wild run a back-to-back or something, but with both teams having a day of rest, I don't get it. And maybe I'm wrong. We've said that before about Wild lines, and we've been wrong.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't understand it because their expected goal stuff is looking pretty good. I guess because they have second best save percentage in the league, but I don't know. I believe in both their goalies. Gus,
that's skill, not luck. Having two great goalies. Yeah. All right, down to 6:30 here. Got the Winnipeg Jets plus 114 at the Detroit Red Wings minus 135. Under 6.5 minus 130. Over 6.5 plus 110. Dilly, what do you got?
All right, so Detroit is absolutely trending upward right now. I think Winnipeg just can't get it together. I thought they would probably be able to get it together once Hellebuck came back, but seemingly that is not the case. Detroit, like I said, they're on a heater. They sneaked up. They surpassed Tampa, leading the Atlantic right now. That's not sustainable. That's not going to be the case for very long. But uh, I'm going to take the Red Wings here. I'm going to take Detroit as a short home favorite, non-conference game here. When Detroit's not, when Winnipeg is not in perfect form, they're not looking very good right now. So I'll take Detroit at whatever that current line is, minus 135.
Entirely agree. And speaking of discrepancy between teams in terms of their expected goal performances, we have the Red Wings who are top 10, and the Jets are still there and eighth worst or so. And they've been showing it. They have lost 6 of the past 6 games, something like that. Even though Hellebuck is back in the crease for Winnipeg, he's not doing much for them, not enough anyway. And the Wings, they better start losing some games, otherwise it might be start to be concerned about my Lightning to win the division future. But they should get out of the way and in short order, but not in the immediate order, because I think that they win this game. So entirely agree there. Give us the home team, the Red Wings, minus 135 for $25. We made a lot of money fading the Jets for most of the season now, so why stop? So even with Hellebuck back in net, it's not going to mean much. The total, I guess it's the over. The Jets just fell apart defensively this season for whatever reason. Not too much changes in personnel, but it's clearly something happened there. So I love the Wings here. The total, the over, if anything, but I'll stick with just the side in this one.
Yeah, this is another case where this opened at a pick'em. This opened Red Wings minus 112. Move 20 cents now. I still like them here at minus 135. Joel, did you say 20 or 25 bucks on Detroit?
20.
All right. I am putting 27 there to win 20. They've won 4 of their past 5. Last 3 have been in overtime, but the only loss was in Carolina. The only loss before that were back-to-backs against Utah, and then a back-to-back in Edmonton. So Detroit is rolling right now. Credit to them. I did not think they were going to be nearly this good. And the Jets have been absolutely awful. Since November 21st, they are 3-11-4. So 3 wins in 18 games there. Just not good up there in Winnipeg. So yeah, give me the Red Wings here, minus 135 for 27 bucks. If I had to play a total, I guess it would be the over, but no total for me. Right here down to 7 p.m. got the New Jersey Devils minus 108 at the Columbus Blue Jackets minus 112. Under 6.5 at minus 130. Over 6.5 at plus 110 here. It's a back-to-back for the Devils. I don't remember who they're playing tonight.
Leafs.
It is in Toronto. Markstrom is in net, so that means it'll be Jake Allen tomorrow in Columbus here. I don't think the Devils are great on back-to-backs, and this line has switched. The Blue Jackets were plus 110 at opening. Now they're minus 112 there. Minus 112. Devils on back-to-backs 1-4-0. Columbus has to be the play here. 3 straight wins in games when they were plus 177 in Ottawa with that travel. Third game in 4 nights is tough for that. Maybe does counteract the Red Wing or the Devils playing on back-to-backs, but the Devils haven't been good since Jack Hughes came back either. So give me the Jackets here at home, minus 112 for 20 bucks. As for the total, let's see. Their first meeting was a 5-3, or last meeting was a 5-3 win for Columbus, 3-2 for Devils before that. No strong feel on that. Just give me the home team here.
Key thing here is the absence of Zach Werenski still. I think he's still day-to-day, so I don't think that he'll play, but I have been wrong before in terms of player intel. yeah, I would take the Devils here, but I think that I'm gonna wait as we could get a better price. Plus, I want to see how they play in Toronto. If it's like a dominant, feel good win, and they play the Jackets, a divisional rival, but I don't think that the Devils are too concerned about how the Blue Jackets are doing in their own division. But yeah, it's Devils or nothing here, and if I do bet them, it'll be sometime tomorrow morning because I don't see the line. I don't think there's any hurry for you to bet the Devils. I mean, yeah. So that's the way I'm going. If for side or a total rather, I guess the Devils are correlated with the under. Jackets, I think for them to win, it's probably going to be a shootout kind of game. But yeah, I no read on the total, but it's Devils nothing. Pass for now.
This was going to be a pass for me. The only way I'd look would be like a draw play. I do think these are two teams who are, I don't even want to say barely treading water because I'm not sure if either one of them are even treading water anymore.
They're drowning.
Yeah, they're both drowning. And maybe they'll drown together in regular time, in regulation. So, yeah, it's a pass for me. If you want to have some fun, if you insist on betting it, I'd just close your eyes and take the draw.
There you go.
Yeah.
One more thing I wanted to mention on the Jets is that they are 1-12 as underdogs this season, including 0-7 on the road. So when they're supposed to lose, they lose.
Yeah, they do what they're told.
Yeah, they're very obedient up there in the bank.
Yeah. Well, Mark could say we suck, so I guess we do.
All right, we are brought to you by Novig. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. At Novig, you're getting reduced juice and the best prices. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. And Rhythm has crushed NFL this season, especially on when to fade players and take those unders. Also got college basketball up and running. It's super easy to sign up. You can make your own model and play with the sliders or run predictions off the house model. Use promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use promo code SGPN25. All right, down here at 8 p.m., we have those Buffalo Sabres plus 145 at the Dallas Stars, minus 175, under 6.5 at minus 130, over 6.5 plus 110. Joel, what are you thinking?
Yeah, same kind of case as he made for the Predators earlier on. Just a team that's hot right now, and we're going to keep riding that until the streak is over, certainly as long as they are sizable dogs. The Stars are still a really good team. Not going to argue against that, but they're just slightly fugazi. Their underlying numbers are not great. They have an elite power play. Their shooting percentage is through the roof. It's almost 14%, which is by far the best in the league. And the Sabres, they have an elite penalty kill, so I think that they can neutralize that advantage of the Stars, who have had to rely on their goaltending a little bit more lately. Healthy team, of course, but so are the Sabres. So, yeah, give me 15 puck bucks there on the Sabres. And if I had to take a total, it would be that over 6.5. But I think I'll just stick with the road dog here. Yeah, that's all I got. We got the dead GM bounce. It just keeps printing money for us.
Yeah, definitely agree there. I love this ride the hot hand thing. Doing it with the Preds, doing it with the Wings, doing it here with the Sabres. The Sabres only have 8 road wins this season. 6 of them have come on this 9-game heater they've been on. So maybe they'll just keep that thing going here. I don't even want to say that too loud and jinx it because I am very good at jinxing things.
Oh, yes, you are.
So, yeah, Sabres has a dog here. I don't like to bet against the Stars necessarily, but this is probably one of my favorite games on the night. I'll be watching this game. Stars let me down the other day. I said they could have been the first minus 2.5, Joel, and they lost to the Blackhawks in the shootout.
Yeah.
So
that was close. That was probably the biggest fight of the season.
It was.
You know,
I think the next one.
These are next one. You think so?
Yeah.
Well, no. On this card, I think we have another one that could potentially.
Oh yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not much down here. Just Sabres open plus 188. You got 40 cents here on opening. Plus 145, still a good number. 15 bucks on that. Total wise,
how about we just just ignore those soft openers because they are ridiculous.
I'm just saying it's why you don't. People wait till the last minute and get the worst prices. You gotta look a day or two in advance to
true
best options.
That's a good general point.
Yeah. I'm not being like, oh yeah, I got this, I'm so smart. I'm saying like, no, go do that. Look for games on Friday on Thursday.
No, it just makes you feel like shit. I got a worse number.
Understandable. But yeah, I would take the over here. If anything, could be a good live betting game as well. It could be a Stars come from behind spot. They tend to be a team that's good in the third period. I am pretty sure. Okay, down here to 9 p.m. Got the St. Louis Blues plus 280 at the Avalanche minus 355. Avalanche puck line minus 135. Blues puck line plus 114. Under 6.5 minus 135. Over 6.5 plus 114. Joel, what do you make of this?
Well, I mean, there's only one way I'm going here. I know I've been kind of like. I don't know, waiting for the shoe to drop in terms of the Avalanche, but no, they just keep rolling. And why stop now? Minus 1.5. Just keep dominating these shitty teams. So, have the Avs lost in regulation at home, or both the regulation losses on the road?
Both on the road.
Oh no, yeah.
I think there's only been 2 losses all year long in Denver altogether. So, minus 1.5, minus 135. Love that. You could do regulation if you're a pussy. But I think the Avalanche win by margin here against the lousy Blues. So 20 bucks there. We're just going to lead into the Avs being an historic team, and your break the record or whatever the bet is looking better and better. Did you actually make that bet?
25 to 1, yeah.
25 to 1. All right.
25 to 1, yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I've got everything lined up against Ben, our coach of the year, so I got to cheer against you, but. I guess for your sake, that'd be good, and my sake, hold the best point record in the league. That's good as an Avalanche fan. Yeah, for total, I'll stay away from that. Just give me the Avs puck line.
Dilly.
Yeah, this is the other game that I was saying could definitely be a minus 2.5. I mean, this is you could take team to win in a shutout. Like Avs could totally just shut the Blues out here. I'm low on the Blues. I'm not a big fan of the Blues. I mean, everybody's talking about the Avs. Probably don't really need to say much about them right now. You look at this and you just try to figure out how you want to bet them. And it's going to be by margin. The minus 135. Take a minus 2 maybe if you want. If you don't want to go to the 2.5. I mean, I would take a stab at the winning a shutout under 1.5 goals for the Blues if they get maybe they get one lucky goal here, but that's it. Avs dominate this game.
Yeah, I have to take the Blues. It's plus 280. 10 bucks on the Blues. This is the Stanley Cup for the Blues. The Blues won the final 3 meetings last season. This is their Stanley Cup.
The New Year's Eve Stanley Cup.
This is their game they get up for.
The most eyes will be watching them.
Do you know what team Jordan Binnington has the most wins against in his career? It's the Avalanche. 12 wins in 26 games. 11 wins in 15 games against the Blackhawks. He's dominated Chicago there. A 905 save percentage against the Avs in those 26 games. He plays up in big spots. I don't know. I'm talking myself into the Blues. It's just 10 bucks. Plus 280 for a team not on a back-to-back. I mean, the Avs are going to lose sometime. They have to lose sometime. And I think minus 355 is a bit too disrespectful to the Blues. Depending on what this gets up to, I might take some Blues puck line as like an actual bet, possibly plus 2.5 if it's a decent number, minus 130 or better. But I can't imagine
it'll take a lot to get to that.
You're gonna take the plus 2.5, and you're gonna just hope the Avs win 2-0.
The Blues could score. I mean, I don't know how well. Plus 2.5 right now. Yeah, minus 175 is that's not going to get down below minus 150. But yeah, just throw a tenner on the Blues and hope something comes through for you. The Blues won the past 3 meetings. They maybe they match up well against this team. Who knows?
I feel better about the Preds.
Yeah, I do as well. Yes.
If you're gonna throw tenors around, pick a different underdog.
A tenor puck buck. Down to 9:30 here. Got the Boston Bruins plus 170 at the Edmonton Oilers minus 205. Under 6.5 minus 125. Over 6.5 at plus 105. Dilly, what do you got here?
You're gonna give me your Flyers. That's you don't.
Oh
even
no,
want
this
your
is
own
not the Flyers. Are you
Oh,
listening?
wait. No, I'm not. Sorry. It's Bruins. It's Bruins. I listened. I heard. I just clicked the wrong. Is that what you said? Bruins.
Bruins. Yes.
Bruins Oilers.
Bruins Oilers
Okay.
here.
Yes, Bruins Oilers. All right. Sorry about that. Pass on this one for me. I got nothing here. I think the line's a little too big. I'm not interested in laying like minus 200s. You could go puck line, but I mean, I always have faith in Boston. It was always Boston, baby. So, it's a pass for me.
Yeah, I mean, you could do worse than just betting Boston this year. I don't think they're currently the money leaders according to covers.com, but they were for a lot of the season anyway. It's probably still top 5, but not playing so well lately. I think they've lost 5 or 6 in a row now. They've been
6 in a row.
They've been struggling. So they're another one of those hot or cold kind of teams. Remember earlier in the year they were hot, and they're cold and hot again. Now they're slumping once more. Swayman has not been as good lately, and Oilers are on fire. McDavid, absolutely incredible month. What is it, 32 points, something nuts like that. Month of December, and he's got one more day left in that month to increase that total. So I think he does in a big way. I like the over and the minus 1.5. We're gonna double down here with the over 6.5. 15 puck bucks on that at plus 105, and 15 puck bucks on the minus 1.5 at plus 120. For I think the Oilers win here pretty comfortably. Just one team going in two teams going in different directions. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, looking at this line, he's like, okay, the Bruins plus 170. That's a line that you're gonna take them. You're gonna take them this season. They've been good as underdogs, but like you said, 6 straight losses. 2 of them were in overtime or a shootout. But besides that, I mean, they lost by 3, by 4 twice, and then by 2. Like they lost to the Edmonton at home, 3-1 back on the 18th, which was Edmonton was on the road, Boston was at home. Edmonton in the midst of a long road trip. Now, Edmonton 10-3-3 at home, Boston 8-10-1 on the road. So Edmonton's the only way you can possibly look. I'll take that puck buck play, or the puck line play for puck bucks, plus 120 for 15 puck bucks here. It's weird for the Bruins too, because they were beat up and they were winning. Now they got McAvoy, they got Pasternak back, and they're losing. So it's just how it goes sometimes here in the NHL. So Oilers puck line plus 120 for 15 puck bucks there. Over is probably the way to go, but could very well see a 4-1, 4-2 type of final.
I was curious about that. League leaders in terms of the money. This is very loosely based. I don't know how they, what books they're looking at for all this, but the Sharks are currently the team that you'd be winning the most on if you blindly bet every Sharks game, followed by the Wild, which is not surprising considering how much the market has disrespected them, certainly since we've been paying attention. So Bruins are down to 4th there after this losing streak. So
yeah, the Wild get absolutely no respect whatsoever, ever.
Certainly never from me, but
no, never from me either. The Wild are just like that team in the NHL that's never going to win a Stanley Cup. It's just like a Mickey Mouse franchise. What Krusky said about the Devils or whatever. Like, it's just like they're
Ducks
there.
Did end up winning a cup, so let's
not
bring Disney into the to the ether here.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen there. All right, down to the final game on the docket at 9:30. Got the Philadelphia Flyers plus 120 at the Calgary Flames minus 142. Over 5.5 minus 112. Under 5.5 minus 108 here. It is a back-to-back for the Flyers. Flyers are playing tonight in Vancouver. The Canucks are on a back-to-back. I like the Flyers tonight, and I like the Flames tomorrow. Flyers have been bad on back-to-backs. 2-2-1 this season, so that's okay. But last season, they were 1-10-2 in back-to-backs. It's Dan Vladar tonight, so Sam Ersson against the Flames here. Flames have won 2 straight, 4 or 5 here. Some pretty good wins in there as well. Flyers in their last back-to-back with travel went to Chicago, barely beat the Blackhawks without Bedard and Nazar. So like back-to-back here, going to be an issue for the Flyers. Bet the Flames now. Bet the Flames early. Minus 142. We'll look to the under as well, though. Under 5.5, minus 108. Could be a very boring, low-scoring game on New Year's Eve, which a lot of people won't be watching. So that'll be a good Flyers game to miss for people. So give me the Flames here, minus 142 for 30 bucks.
This is another one of those games where I expect the soft opener is off by 20, 30 cents. I'm sure the Flames are like minus 115 or something like that.
Minus 119. Yep, that's what I got.
Yeah. At this point and tomorrow, I think that I'll be looking to back the Flyers. We'll see what happens tonight against the Canucks. Flames, of course, they've been, they continue to win these games and may eventually insert themselves into a very confusing Western playoff race. Their underlying numbers continue to be very good. Their goaltending, not nearly as good as last year, but you can only expect that to trend upwards as the season goes along, with both Dustin Wolf and Devin Cooley having the talent to do so. But as of now, it's just give me 15 bucks and the under 5.5. I don't think that this will be a high-scoring game at all. Both teams struggle to score, and like I said, good enough goaltending on both sides. Well, I expect it's Vildar tonight for the Flyers.
Sam Harrison has been better in recent weeks, though, so hopefully can keep it low scoring.
Yeah, good enough. Just 15 bucks on the under.
Yeah, these teams here, Flyers let me down, Flames let me down all the time. Flyers play a lot of games that they should win, but they don't, I think. I know the Seattle game the other night, I had the Flyers, and they definitely seemed like they should have won that game. Outshot Seattle. They had 3 power plays and failed to get score a goal on any one of them.
Keep digging, Dilly. Keep digging in here.
Yeah. But with that being said, give me the Flyers in this game here. Underdog price. I like them. I know they're on the back-to-back. I don't really, not a huge fan of backing teams on the second leg of a back-to-back, but I think at an underdog price, like, plus 120, and it's probably just going to keep climbing. I mean, it opened pretty low. Ryan got a really good number on the Flames. Now, if I could get a minus 119, I'd probably take the Flames too. But at the current price that it's at, and it's probably going to continue to go Calgary's way, I would absolutely back the Flyers and throw a tenner on them, throw a tenner around
throw a tenner
on them. Yeah.
I'm not sure how goaliepost.com does their probable goalies, but they are showing Devin Cooley as being probable. His numbers are a lot better than I thought they were this year, but if only we had what was his name last year? We had the goalie whisperer we had for a few shows last year. Jared, yeah, he was always great calling out when back up to start. So maybe Jared runs goaliepost.com. You never know. If it's Cooley, I might try to get some Flyers in there somehow. But I mean, my Flames minus 119 is probably got to roll with that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good price.
Yeah. All right, here are the puck bucks at the 53:30 minute mark. Joel,
there's no late game.
That's the last game, 9:30. I guess they don't want any.
Well, what about the Friday?
Or let's do the Winter Classic. The Winter Classic is out here.
It's the only one amped up.
We were going to do the Winter Classic
in Miami.
Friday night. We're probably not podcasting on Thursday because both of us will be hungover. But Friday night, maybe we'll probably podcast Friday before 8. But Rangers plus 130 at the Panthers minus 155, over 5.5 minus 115, under 5.5 minus 105 here. Rangers are undefeated in outdoor games. They've played like 5 or 6. They've played a bunch. And no matter what the situation is, they've won all of them. But Dilly, what are you thinking so far for your home state there? Your one of your many teams in the Panthers.
Yeah, I was thinking the other way. Honestly, I think that this is Florida's chance to show the world that you can play hockey outdoors. Although technically it's at Lone Depot Park, it's a dome, whatever, blah, blah. But they said, I heard on NHL Network today that they will be opening the roof. They will be. You will be able to see the sky. What time's the game at? 8 o'clock, the Stars. Okay. So Panthers, the way I'd look, 5 of the last 6 outdoor games have gone over. The last 4 outdoor games have gone over. So I think while it's still sitting at 5.5 early like this, I would jump on that over for sure. Like I said, I think it's Florida's chance. Show the world you can play hockey outdoors in Florida, baby. Come on.
That's a
I
good
don't
call.
believe that is the case. I'm going the opposite direction. The ice is going to be fucking melting. The guys will be sinking into the slush.
They said it'll be 60 degrees, which is like what it is in any normal ice rink you go to.
Or whatever. I remember at the Lake Tahoe during the COVID thing, the ice is melting and they couldn't barely skate. 2-1 game, I think it was the final. And they have to wait until fucking midnight before they can even play the game.
And that's got to feed to an over, right?
No, it means the guys are going to be skating through slush. They can't skate.
Yeah,
How
they're just going to dump and chase, throw pucks on that, and hope something.
Give me the under. I don't know if we're doing puck bucks.
We're not doing puck. We're not doing puck bucks.
Okay, but yeah, give me the
This
under.
is a
5.5.
real game.
It's a real game.
I'll bet the under 5.5, but I think it's a fucking joke.
It is a joke.
Panthers have their cups. That's good enough. Don't give them fucking winter classics too.
Yeah. I mean, the past ones have gone over. That's a good call out from Dilly there, but yeah, it's supposed to be 71 degrees in Miami on Florida. I mean, probably not by 8 o'clock, but like.
Oh yeah, they said it's inside. It's at Lone Depot Park. It's where the Marlins play at.
Yeah, I'm honestly not worried about the condition of the ice as much as I would be if it was like a true like baseball stadium. So I feel like
I think it'll be.
They're going to keep it cold and then closed probably until like an hour before puck drop or something.
Yes, and they said they will be making artificial snow. Like you said, didn't you say on the pod last night? I think with Arch and Joel.
Yes,
that it'll be a beach.
Of course, they got to make snow. There's no snow for 500 miles within the freaking.
Well, you don't need snow at a hockey game. I mean, they're making it for the fans to show the world that.
Yeah, here's our fake snow.
My take on this game is the NHL needs to not be scared of college football. Bring it back to New Year's Day, 1 o'clock. It's perfect hangover hockey. You wake up, you lay on the couch, you watch an outdoor game. It's like, okay, that's perfect. They're doing the second at night in Florida. It's just they jumped the shark a long time ago with these outdoor games, but this is a different level.
I didn't notice the time. I thought it was in the afternoon.
No,
8 o'clock start.
8 o'clock. Yeah. 8 o'clock Friday night. Like who is watching this? Like,
all right, whatever. I'm joking most part. I'm just leaning into the fact that I don't like Southern hockey owning the sport right now. But yeah, whatever. I'll still be betting under out of principle.
You've enjoyed making money on Southern hockey on
that's true.
For the past year. So yeah. Here's the puck bucks now at the 30 minute mark of the YouTube video. Joel, correct me if there are any wrong ones here, but looks like everything there.
No, it's the results. Usually those.
Oh, the results. I do fuck up the results. I've been better recently.
True, I haven't noticed.
Did great yesterday.
Thank you, Billy. Appreciate that. So here's a puck plays. I'm not going to go through them all, but appreciate all that. Happy New Year to everyone out there. I'm sure you leave us a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts. Leave us some comments that aren't about someone making a noise during the podcast. We would greatly appreciate that on YouTube. Like the video as well. Subscribe. Been seeing a bunch of new subscribers, so we appreciate all of you out there. And get in the Discord, sg.pn/Discord. Any college football? Is college football playoff on New Year's Day? Any big plays for that?
Well, I got lots of futures, but also some bets. I took the points with Alabama +7 and Georgia -6.5 against Mississippi. I think that this interim coach, whatever he is going to be ahead of his skis against the best coach in the league in Kirby Smart. Got huge OSU and Georgia futures going forward. So hopefully they play each other in the semifinal, so I can at least have a team to root for in the final. I mean, I'll be shocked if both miss, but that would be devastating. But yeah, those two are my bets for Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah. I mean, well, I got nothing on Wednesday because it's just OSU laying 9.5 against Miami. They should roll there. If anything, I would just lay the points of the Buckeyes. But yeah, just Bama and Georgia on Thursday for me.
All right, yeah, we should be back Friday. You're good to go Friday evening. 13 game slate on Saturday, so NHL getting
not
back.
Recording tomorrow?
No. I'm going.
Are there a bunch of games on Thursday?
There are 8 games Thursday, but I am going up to. I'm going up to the Big Apple tomorrow. So
I gotta go to the hospital. much less fun. So Friday it is.
Friday. We'll be back Friday, probably around 5 or 6 Eastern. Our normal time here. I've been trying to schedule those earlier on YouTube and put them on Twitter. All right, I am Ryan Gilbert. You can follow me on Twitter at @rgilbertsop.
And I'm Joel Meyer, and you'll find me being somewhat hypocritical because I'm looking at a glorious sun and 3-degree day here in the middle of winter in Canada. So I'm safe from the hell that is most of this country.
Catfish Dilly. You can find me on X at Catfish Dilly 1.
Catfish _Dilly 1.
Catfish _Dilly 1.
You're tagged in the tweet. It's all that matters.
Thanks.
Happy New Year.